When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSInstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you are being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
For the wonderful holiday coming into tomorrow, for all the little kitties, because everybody likes having Big Halloween, right? They like the scary music. They like all the scary stuff. And welcome back to the program. 603-835-3224 is the number to call on this Devil's Night, as they call it. Speaking of Devil's Night, how about a Devil's Day out in Peoria? By the way, this is well, I guess for the and I should have mentioned this at the top of the show, but today is basically Freaky Friday. Yeah, that's right. It's anything goes. Just about anything goes tonight. You'll also find that I'll give you a lot of more lighthearted stories as we head into the weekend, because we like to try to celebrate our freedom, what we have left while we still have it. And we have to do it on an up note. Now, I do have some heavy stuff coming up. So, if you are, well, I'll wait till the next hour to do some of the heavy stuff. But make sure you get yourself what's a good Halloween dress? I should already know this. You see, what people don't. I am one of those people that have many interests. I've said this before on the air. And many people don't understand, or they just don't realize, because I don't talk about myself a lot. But I'm having trouble thinking up just good Halloween drinks. Alcoholic beverages, adult beverages, if you will. And I'm kind of surprised because I am actually a trained mixologist. For those of you in Rush Limbaugh's Rio Linda, that's bartender. Yeah, yes, I have actually gone through formal training to be a bartender. So I even I worked in a bar for a short period of time. I've even worked in a Chinese restaurant bar. Now that was an experience. And I've also even been one of the caterers, if you will, at weddings. When so a lot of times people will hire bartenders for the bar, whether it be an open bar or a closed bar, or it's open for a while and then closed, or closed bar basically means that you got to pay for all your drinks. And I remember this one particular marriage festival, if you will. It was an open bar for half the night, and I remember when this person, the mother of the bride, was speaking to me, and she was talking about how. She was wondering how much liquor that she needed to buy, because she asked if I would bring it. And I said, well, I'm not exactly sure what your guest list is, or, your friends and family, how much they normally drink. But no matter what, if I buy it, you have to pay for it. So even if it does not get utilized, you get to keep it, but you have to buy it. Because I'm not taking cases of alcohol home with me, but you get to keep it. And she's like, well, I know they like to drink, and we really want to have an open bar for part of the night. I'm like, okay, well, it's probably cheaper if you were to go out and purchase the alcohol yourself. And, we had a couple of conversations, and she agreed that it would be less expensive for her to go out and get the exact kind of alcohol that she knew that the majority of the people that are going to be at the wedding would enjoy. Because me as a bartender, I just go out and get what was needed, what I thought would be needed as a bartender. So I got to the event well ahead of time, because I was going to have to stock and organize the bar area. And let me tell you, this woman bought some alcohol. I'm not exactly sure my credit card at the time would have been able to handle what she purchased. So it was a good thing she went out and got it herself. And let me tell you something. There was about 100 people there. There was not much alcohol left over. So I know I would have had to have made sure that I purchased a good deal. But she got mostly, it was, and people were coming up with these odd drinks that they wanted. And we had the right alcohol in order for me to make them. I was surprised I remembered some of them. But it wasn't the traditional first hour's open bar. Oh, no. The bar was to close at midnight. The festivities got started at 7. She closed the bar at 10. So it was open bar between 7 and 10. Between 10 and midnight, it was a closed bar. And those people drank and drank and drank. And some of them were holding their liquor pretty darn well. And others were just a total mess. But you would think that it would slow down after 10, after all the freebies were gone. Oh, no. Those people started pulling out their wallets. And a few people asked, I didn't have a credit card machine. It's not my responsibility to have it. But so I wasn't going to take credit because the cash wasn't going to me anyway. I was being paid to be there, plus tips. And I made a buku amount of tips. Let me tell you, I made more in tips than I did for my fee, and my fee was not cheap. But they just opened up their wallets and kept drinking. So that was probably my most interesting. And you know what? It wasn't at a hotel. It was overlooking this beautiful scenery in New Hampshire at the top of this hill. And you had to go through all of these. It was in a rural area, actually, this function place. And you had to go the road that was probably almost a quarter mile going up the hill. It was a well cared for 2-lane dirt road going up to this. It was private dirt road, and there were just trees. There was no open view, but you got to the top of the hill, and you saw the function facility, the building itself. Beautiful building. It kind of a cross between New Hampshire rustic and Victorian. There was some elegance about it, but there was definitely some rustic feel to it. And the function was happening in the back. It was a sunny day, middle of summer. So you got to you parked in a certain area, and I went around to the back where the function was, and they had this vast, probably at least a half acre of open grassland that just had this magnificent view. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. And they were smart enough to set up the tents where, the function tent, where the view was open. It wasn't closed off. It was open. So everybody got to enjoy the view. And then at night, they had lights on. They had lights, I could not believe, all over the place. These landscape lights, you would think that, this big open field and that's it. But going down the hill on the other side, they had landscape lights in the trees pointing, and it was just the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like it. It was absolutely gorgeous. And those people just partied, and after the bar closed at midnight, they just kept partying. I cleaned up everything, and about 45 minutes, hour later, I was heading home. I had my tips counted. I gave her the cash register, basically, turned it over to her, and we counted it out, and a lot of money there too. Let me tell you, like I said, those people opened their wallets, so she probably at least covered the alcohol bill with what they purchased in that 2-hour time frame. And I tell you, there wasn't much alcohol left. But in any case, I'm just having a hard time thinking right now of a good Halloween type of drink, adult beverage, to go along with this story from Peoria. No, not Peoria, Illinois. Peoria, Arizona. It kind of ties in with what happened in the military this week. They had a blimp. Basically, did you know now that, as a side note, that we have been, the press has been told that they can't call it a blimp because blimp is not politically correct. A blimp is another one of those microaggression terms because blimp now means somebody who's fat. So you can't use the word blimp. Well, they were called blimps before we started calling fat people blimps. In fact, that's why fat people are called blimps, because of the blimps. Hey, you look bloated like a blimp, man, so you're a blimp. I know, but PC police, they're still trying. They're still trying to hold on to their political correctness, which is now politically correct, is now a microaggression. But so the military had a problem with one of their blimps. And I say blimp because I'm not politically correct. Well, here's somebody else having a problem with a blimp of a different kind.